Hello and welcome to our video on 10 real-life ghost stories that will give you chills. From haunted houses to ghost ships, these stories are sure to make you believe in the supernatural. Let's get started. Number 1. The Tower of London Ghosts. The Tower of London has a long and bloody history dating back over 900 years. It has been a palace, a fortress, and a prison, and has seen countless executions and murders. Many of the former residents of the tower are said to still haunt its grounds, including the ghosts of Anne Boleyn, Lady Jane Grey, and Henry VI. Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII, was beheaded at the tower in 1536 after being accused of adultery and treason. Her ghost is said to appear with her severed head in hand. Lady Jane Grey, the Nine-Day Queen, was also beheaded at the tower in 1554. Her ghost is said to haunt the Beauchamp Tower, where she was imprisoned. Henry VI, who was imprisoned and later murdered at the tower in 1471, is said to haunt the Wakefield Tower. Number 2. The Screaming Skull of Bettiscombe Manor. Bettiscombe Manor is a historic house in Dorset, England, dating back to the 14th century. The legend of the Screaming Skull revolves around a former owner named John Frederick Pinney. According to the story, Pinney obtained the skull from a slave owner in Jamaica and brought it back to England. The skull was said to be cursed, and if it was ever removed from the house, it would scream until it was returned. Many have tried to remove the skull over the years, but it always ends up back in the house. Visitors have reported feeling uneasy around the skull, and some have claimed to hear it screaming. Number 3. The Ghost of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th President of the United States and served from 1861 until his assassination in 1865. His ghost is said to haunt the White House, where he lived during his presidency. Numerous sightings of his ghost have been reported over the years, including by First Lady Grace Coolidge in the 1920s. She claimed to have seen his ghost staring out a window in the Oval Office. Number 4. The Ghost Ship of the Great Salt Lake. The Great Salt Lake is the largest saltwater lake in the Western Hemisphere, and it has a reputation for being haunted. The ghost ship is said to be a replica of the SS City of Saltaire, which sank in the lake in 1891. The ship is believed to appear on the lake's surface, complete with lights and smoke from its stack, before disappearing again. The phenomenon has been reported by numerous witnesses over the years. Number 5. The Haunted Doll of Key West. Robert the Doll is a small, lifelike doll that has been the subject of many paranormal investigations. The doll is said to be possessed by the spirit of a young boy, and visitors have reported feeling uneasy around it. Legend has it that the doll has caused car accidents, broken bones, and even divorces. It is currently housed at the East Martello Museum in Key West, Florida. Number 6. The Ghosts of the Myrtles Plantation. The Myrtles Plantation is a historic home in Louisiana, USA, dating back to the late 1700s. It is said to be haunted by the ghosts of former slaves and the family members who owned them. One of the most famous ghosts is Chloe, a slave who was allegedly hanged after being caught eavesdropping on her owners. Her ghost is said to appear wearing a green turban and carrying a broom. Number 7. The Haunted Island of Poveglia. Poveglia Island is a small island located in the Venice Lagoon in Italy. It is believed to be one of the most haunted places in the world, with a dark and gruesome history. In the 1700s, the island was used as a quarantine station for those suffering from the plague. In the 1920s, it was converted into a mental hospital where patients were subjected to cruel and inhumane treatments. It is said that the ghosts of those who died on the island still haunt it to this day, and it is now forbidden for the public to visit. Number 8. The Ghostly Hitchhiker of Bluebell Hill. Bluebell Hill is a road in Kent, England, that is known for a ghostly hitchhiker who is said to appear on the road at night. The legend dates back to 1965 when a woman named Suzanne Brown was killed in a car accident on the road. Since then, there have been numerous sightings of a young woman wearing a white dress, hitchhiking on the road. Some drivers have even picked her up, only for her to disappear from the car. Number 9. The Ghosts of the Stanley Hotel. The Stanley Hotel is a historic hotel located in Estes Park, Colorado, USA. It is famous for inspiring Stephen King's novel, The Shining, and is said to be haunted by a number of ghosts. One of the most famous ghosts is that of F.O. Stanley, the hotel's founder, who is said to appear in the lobby and the billiard room. Guests have also reported seeing the ghost of a young boy playing in the hallways and a maid who is said to haunt room 217. Number 10. The ghosts of Alcatraz. Alcatraz Island is a former prison located in San Francisco Bay, California, USA. It is said to be haunted by the ghosts of former inmates who died while serving their sentences. One of the most famous ghosts is that of Al Capone, the infamous gangster who was imprisoned on the island in the 1930s. Visitors have reported hearing strange noises, feeling cold spots, and seeing apparitions throughout the prison. Conclusion. In conclusion, these real-life ghost stories remind us that the world is full of mysteries and unexplained phenomena. While some may be skeptical of the existence of ghosts, these stories have been passed down through generations and continue to be experienced by people to this day. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, these stories are a reminder that there is still much we don't know about the world around us. So, the next time you're out on a dark and stormy night, keep an eye out for any strange occurrences, because you never know what might be lurking in the shadows.